Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. I'm finally back. Hello, happy Saturday. It's been a minute. I know. For anyone who joined me for my birthday stream last week, thank you so much for all the love, for spending your busy Monday night with moi. Tonight it's probably gonna be like a shorter stream tonight, because I was gonna do this many hours ago, but OBS was just not working for me. It was just not jiving. Um, but oh, it's so fitting this song is now playing. Because yeah, I'm returning to the world of Nintendo. I'm not giving up on PlayStation. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on that. Um, but yeah, first of all, go follow Simon, who designed this entire stream for me on the OBS, as well as put together this new PC that I, at least picked out all the right parts for his new PC. We love him, we support him. Go check him out. He's an awesome dude, and I wouldn't be here without his help. But yeah, today not so much gaming. We might do a little golf later, maybe we will see. But today I'm actually doing an unboxing and just setting up things, which again, look at me trying new things in 2024. Only towards the end of the year, but hey, it counts. It does count. Also, I have these bright, shiny new lights. My new Elgato key lights are they arrived last week, and I can like see things in my room now. But it's I don't know. It's you let me know if it doesn't match, because again I'm still learning and tinkering with it. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out today. And set up open my Switch, set it up, and also just chat with my good buddy Cole, who runs Home of DCU. Go follow him on social media. The name of his handle is in the title, and yeah, then we'll see where the night takes us. But also we're gonna talk about some of the DC stuff, U stuff, because I know he loves it, I love it, we're excited, of course. So I'm gonna undeafen and see if Cole is if he's there, if he's ready. Cole, are you with us?
Yes.
There you are.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It's been again. I thought I thought OBS was just not gonna do it for me today. But thankfully it came back after doing. Oh, Jug Draco. Hi. Good to see you. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. GPB. I see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well too. Um, we had a busy day, Cole. It was a good day
Yeah.
to be DCU fans. So
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about while I'm doing my unboxing, because again, there's not. What am I supposed to say? Okay, here is a box. Here is the core. Here is this. Like again, people can just watch and enjoy it for themselves. So, um, but yeah, New York Comic Con happened. I mean, it's still happening. There's still tomorrow, but it's like,
Yeah.
who really cares about tomorrow? There's not really that much going on tomorrow. Sorry, I don't mean to be that dude, but
I don't think so. Sunday's usually the slow day.
it's usually a slowly at almost every convention. Um,
Yeah.
so what can you do? But are you into? I mean, again, I know you're like basically like a baby, but like, have you ever played Nintendo stuff?
Have I owned a Wii when I was younger.
Wii. Oh, I haven't heard of Wii in a long time.
I also had the Wii U
The Wii.
briefly when it was alive. I don't know if you recall that, but it was the next big thing after the Wii.
The
It was
Wii.
like the little tablet thing, kind of like an iPad that you can hook up to the TV. It was weird.
Mm,
It didn't last long at all.
I remember Wii Sports. If that helps
No, it
you.
was like a separate console. But
Hmm.
yeah, I did play a lot of Wii.
Okay. Yeah, the last time I played a Wii, when would this have been? Probably like when the Wii Sports was around. Like when when that was like a really big thing. So again, dating myself by quite a lot, but
Hmm.
it is what it is, Cole. It is what it is.
Yeah. I haven't really played the Switch. I've never really played the
Me
Switch.
neither. I have friends who are like really into it.
Yeah, my brother is.
But yeah, I like that a week. I was just like, this is never a good way to deal with purchases. But I was like one day, like I miss my Nintendo days. I miss playing with Zelda, Mario, and stuff. So I was like, I've been a good boy. I've been a good worker this year. Like, let me treat myself to something. Um, so yeah, I just decided let's just fucking go for it.
Awesome.
I gotta open this crate because my mom likes. She always is like, if you have any spare boxes, just give it to me so I can use it for my own stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, my mother, she's the most important woman in my life. So okay, why would I not? I can adjust. I can apply myself. I can be careful. Um, but yeah. Ooh, they packed it very nice. Why is there so much packing paper? Good lord, just make a smaller box. But yeah, so we're gonna go through everything. But first, we're getting to the baby itself, the Switch OLED model. So okay. By the way, I want to address this to anyone who is like plays a lot of Nintendo Switch, or who is in the Nintendo community. So because I was asking a lot of my friends like, hey, what's the situation with like should I get a Nintendo Switch? And then some people told me, including my friend Lip, he was telling me about that there is the there's a new model coming of some kind, but we don't know yet. And then I was researching a lot, and I feel like what I feel like what I have, what I'm gonna run with now, I feel that's enough, honestly. So that's perfectly fine. Um, so I'm not regretting anything. I'm happy with what I picked. Plus, I'm sure like whatever they do,
Great.
with their next Nintendo. Well, sorry, what's up?
No, I was just saying that's great.
Um, but yeah, what do you want to talk about first when it comes to all the stuff that came out today?
Oh, I don't know. Um. Hmm.
Oh, I have an
Well,
idea.
I guess we have to start with the trailer.
One sec. Tact one, Calvus. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Brayden, it's Brayden in the chat. How are we doing?
Oh, it's Brayden.
It is Brayden. Hold on. I'm just gonna get. I just read. I have a tripod. I have a tripod that I could have just used. Hold on. Yeah, Brayden, take part of the conversation. Let's chat about the new DC. Again, there was a lot of stuff, and like I'm hoping that people were excited for the right things. Because of course, like, anytime like I feel like Cole. I don't know if you noticed this, but as soon as like marketing starts for if they go to an event or something, and they're gonna start marketing, like one specific thing, it's always like, well, what about if we get updates on these other things that have nothing to do with this panel that's about to happen today? And I'm like, like I remember even like with San Diego Comic Con, people were like, oh yeah, hopefully we'll get some Batman 2 news at at the Penguin panel. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I
but I'm like,
remember that.
it's Penguin.
Yeah.
It's for Pink. This is a Penguin panel. Like, what are we
Right.
like, guys? What are we doing here?
I think with panels like these, people tend to set their expectations too high.
Yeah, that's
Um,
one way to put it.
like for example, I saw a lot of oh, David Cornsweat's going to be there. We're going to see the Superman trailer, and this was a panel designated for Creature Commandos. But we were lucky to get some updates on some other projects, which was really nice.
Yeah, which again is like, for me, here's the thing. I don't blame that people that they they get excited, they want to know about things that are happening, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you're taking the attention away from the, like again, like imagine if like, let's take it back to the Penguin, for example. Let's say that you are on the cast and you're like, it's like your first Comic Con and everything, and it's your first time like, getting to promote like a big show and everything, and then all that happens is people are only there and excited to hear about a product that you're maybe not necessarily involved with. Like they're like, well, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna, like I'm not gonna be in the Batman Part Two, so why should, why are people, what's the deal? um,
Yeah. Yeah.
nope, I don't want that angle at all. Um, but yeah, Creature Commandos. Okay, so first of all, like, have you been like studying a lot about Creature Commandos since we heard that it was announced and everything?
I haven't gotten around to reading any of the material, but I've been looking into the characters from time to time. Obviously, I think with anything gun related, I think he tends to um, give these characters some new stories, especially the more obscure characters. He definitely gives these characters some new character studies and some new stories.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're definitely. Well, he also said that some bits of the past, like Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, are canon. So I feel like Rick Flag's character, I think, is definitely going to be revolving around his son's death.
Mm-hmm.
And GI Robot comes from World War II. And I think, well, Weasel, I think Weasel. Well, it's weird. At the end of the Suicide Squad, right, we see Weasel come back in a post-credit scene. So I wonder if like that's canon in a way. But yeah, it's all interesting, and I'm really I'm really excited for the series.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna, people who have followed me for years, or so, they know that I am not. First of all, I'm not very tech savvy because, oh my god, I'm not able to, position it well at all. But people know that I didn't like the Suicide Squad. I wasn't even actually gonna watch Peacemaker. I wasn't actually gonna watch it at all. I was initially just gonna like read up on it if I needed to know anything, but then I'm like, I do like John Cena. I do like John Cena. Um, so I'm like,
Hmm.
fine, I'll check it out. And then it was actually pretty fun. It was actually pretty good. I don't
Yeah,
like. I
I
yeah.
think Peacemaker itself was such a different breed from the Suicide Squad. I thought it was just like a totally different thing, but in a good way.
Yeah. So okay. So Brayden is freaking out in the chat. So I'm gonna explain to him. Damn, the screen was a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That's cool. Um, I had issues with the Suicide Squad for the fact that I don't think Suicide Squad is a concept that justifies any comedic elements. Like I felt like when I watch the Suicide Squad, I felt like it was just like, okay, this is just an R-rated Guardians of the Galaxy, but for DC, because the story of the story of Suicide Squad is, it's a very, I mean, there's a lot of political themes to it. It's very dark. It's meant to be serious because again, it's a commentary on government corruption and tempering with the legal system. Amanda Waller like thinking that she can just run however she wants with her, with prisoners that she didn't even sentence. That she's like taking, she's deciding, oh, I'm gonna put them on the field and do missions for, our nation or the world. It's kind of like who. Again, I love Amanda Waller as a character. Don't get me wrong, she's one of my favorite DC characters of all time. But you're supposed to love to hate her in a lot of ways, and I always feel that the Suicide Squad also, and then also there was also a lot of insensitive moments in the Suicide Squad. Like I don't like it's one of my least favorite scenes of all of cinema is when what happens is they're getting to Corto Maltese and like they start battling and shooting at these people that we have no idea who they are, and then we find out that they're actually the freedom fighters of the nation, and then it's basically like, oh lol, whoops, and I'm like, so you just killed a bunch of brown people, and you made a joke out of it, and so I didn't care for it, and also like I'm like I want also as a comic book fan, I just wanted Starro to face it justly. I don't want to fucking see him fight the the Suicide Squad out of all people, um. But again, I was like intrigued enough with Peacemaker. And I'm like, you know what? I will check out his show, um, and I love the Peacemaker show. Like like it actually one of the other reasons why I also convinced myself to watch Peacemaker was because there's the scene when we see Harcourt and Economus, and all the other people at that offices. Like actually, like, they confront and stop Amanda Waller from trying to kill the remaining squad members. I'm like, okay. Okay, so these people they get it. They know that what she's doing is wrong, and they're actually standing up to her. So I'm like, okay, let me
Yeah.
you know pay attention to it. Again, at the time, I had no idea because again, this is one of the most tiresome criticism that I'm so fed up with. I didn't even know that Jennifer Holland was together with James Gunn. Like I'm like, hey, they're friends, whatever. And actually, she was like one of the more likable characters in the film and in the show. So and I love and like Steve McGee, he's so funny. So like I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give the show a watch. But when Creature Commandos was announced, and like I think because I don't remember what the timeline was, if it was right after we had found out that Doom Patrol was getting canceled, but I was like, it sounds like Doom Patrol Suicide Squad like meshed all together. Um, but this show looks so much fun. Like I watched the we watched the second trailer today, and can we just praise the animation team for a second? Like, good lord.
Oh yeah, Bobby Pills.
Yeah, this is a very good. This is a very good animation style, and I'm. See, okay, you know what? Let me get your take on this. So, because I had a conversation with some people about this when it was announced initially. So, we're getting the Blue Beetle show, the Blue Beetle animated show, and we know it's gonna be animated, and know it's gonna be in the DC studios. Do you think that every DC animated thing that is part of the DCU need to have the same animation style, or like do you think there should be leeway for, well, let's try this style or that style for specifically to which characters?
No, I think there should be different different styles, and I think it should be up to the showrunners. I think ultimately, um, and I think whatever fits their vision should be what's done. I don't think it'll be a problem if we see like a specific character with two different animation designs. We see that all the time in Star Wars. For example, Clone Wars and Rebels. To me, I don't think it's gonna be a problem, but I guess I can see people having a problem with it. But I think it's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Let's see. Braden says, "Nah, they'll do different styles. No way they don't do the MCU. No way they don't. The MCU also does different styles. Star Wars is a solid example too. The problem with Marvel is like, okay, if we're talking about specifically Marvel Studios like MCU, whatever, um, I don't feel that we have we have a lot of animated projects from the MCU besides What If. We know they're doing a spin-off from we know they're doing a spin-off, Marvel Zombies, whatever it is, if it ever comes out. But then, like, for example, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, it's not because it's not part of the main MCU timeline. They're doing it as like a different, a different world that has a leeway, opportunity to do a different animation style. That is true. I am Groot. That is true. That is true. I didn't think about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is What If like MCU canon?
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like, we've seen like, I think like there was in Doctor Strange 2, like they kind of like lean more into like, oh yeah, there's this aspect, there's this element to it. So this is kind of like a joystick.
Also, I heard that that Spider-Man comes out like next month, and we haven't even gotten a trailer for it yet.
It's. I'm sorry, it's embarrassing, Marvel. Like, and this is the thing. This is not even the Spider-Man show that people want. People want Spider-Man '98. They want the return of Spider-Man the animated series. they don't care about this nonsense. Like, I don't get why we are wasting time with. Okay, I have to figure out how to get these off.
Yeah, it's weird because like someone just told me today, in my chat, like the show is coming out next month, and New York Comic Con just passed. There's still no trailer, and I'm like, that's unbelievable to me. Like that makes no sense.
I feel there's some shit going on behind the scenes with that show. I'm just gonna say it right now. Oh, so like basically when you put these together, like okay, you can play like a controller. Okay, okay, I dig it. I dig it. Okay, so
Braden said 3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's coming out in three
Oh,
weeks. In 3 weeks, it's coming out in 3 weeks. Wow.
that's horrible. I mean,
Okay, what was this now?
the way Marvel or Disney, I don't know, is handling this show is just it's so disrespectful to the creators and the
You know what I
actors.
think. You know what I think happened. I think it's one of those things where I wonder, like, if Marvel is regretting that to to have done that, but now they're kind of like, we gotta get it out, but now they gotta figure out where to fit it in. Um, because like again, like you said, Marvel has the only person Marvel had this, at New York Comic Con this year was they had a surprise for Daredevil Born Again. Um,
Yeah.
oh, so okay, so this is the Charger. Okay, it's kind of sick. But Creature Commandos looks so much fun. Like I'm genuinely excited to meet these characters. I also just want to see like how they're gonna fit into live action because, if James, I mean, knowing James Gunn, like, because a lot of those characters are very, they're monsters, they're supernatural creatures or whatnot.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't be surprised at all if there will be a lot of practical effects, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Um, but
Well,
yeah,
there's also that news that Alan Tudyk would be in Superman,
yeah,
but
that is true.
also there's a rumor that like he's not Doctor Phosphorus in that movie, and then also at Comic Con at the panel today, James Gunn was teasing, oh we have someone here who's gonna be in a project soon that's playing a different character. I thought that he was alluding to Sean Gunn, but apparently people told me that they were actually pointing to Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, well, he was the one that I remember that like announcing, but they said like it's a secret role for whatever
Yeah,
reason. That's why I'm like, well, then who would he be?
right.
Who would he be playing? Um,
No, it's just so good that we can have like these theories and stuff.
yeah,
It's
that's
it's,
what that's
it's
something
so awesome.
That's something I've generally missed. That to just sit, again,
Right.
because again, I listen. Being a DC fan is not easy these days.
It's not.
There's so much vitriol in the community, and like again, again, it's listen. They can come back from me if they want to. That's fine. I'm a Zack Snyder fan. I love the Snyderverse. It's time to move on. Like he's moving
Yeah.
on. He's doing different things, and again, be glad that we even got the Snyder cut to begin with, because this is fucking
hmm
ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
I'm the same way. I am someone who liked in my opinion, I did like BVS until part of the third act, but
Wait. Specifically, what part did you not like? It's perfectly fine. I won't get mad. I'm just like curious.
I didn't vibe with the Doomsday stuff.
In compared to now that we've seen so many different takes on Doomsday in live action, I'm kind of like, yeah, this could have been better. This could have been
Yeah,
better.
I don't think it was handled all that well.
But yeah, no. Again, it's like, and again, the thing that's just been so tiring is, well, again, I love BVS. It's one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. And again, it's the ultimate cut that people need to watch. Don't watch the theatrical cut because that's the one that got so tampered
Right.
with by
Oh yeah.
the
Mhm.
executives that, yeah, I'm just, you know, again, once you see the ultimate cut, like it makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Loki,
It was really horrible what Warner Brothers was doing to
Yeah,
DC in not just Snyder. I mean David Ayer and other directors, and it's so refreshing that we have a CEO now that
there's
lets directors have their freedoms and
because he's
their
a filmmaker
liberties to do what they
himself. Like
want.
he's a
Right.
filmmaker himself. That's what I.
It's so awesome to have an actual filmmaker be the head of this universe. It's so refreshing.
Well, the thing is also, and this is what because again, before we talk about more Comic Con stuff and Comic Con stuff is what I found it so what I found so what I find so exhausting. I can talk. I know English. I'm a professional writer. I need to know English. What I find so exhausting, and I feel bad for James Gunn, but again, he's always handling it like a champ. Is all this scrutiny as soon as anything is announced or we have any news about anything from DC Studios, DC Universe, there's so much like again that's again I'm not saying that all the Snyderverse fan, but it's a lot of it will come out and be like micromanaging, micro analyzing it. Where I'm like, again, guys, let's just can we chill? Can we chill for a second before we get who gets followed? I can't even see a notification. Um, oh, Oja QC, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Appreciate the love. But yeah, again, even with let's talk about crypto for a second because it's in my thumbnail, so I want to talk about it. Are we really in a? Have we really reached a point where we're now pissed off because it's not the same like type of dog that people seen in the comics or like what like I really thought it was a bad joke when I saw that on Twitter when I came back because Monday was a shit show for me when I came back and I was like, are y'all really doing
Yeah,
this?
I mean, it's a dog. Like, it's just we have a filmmaker who's actually expressing um their lifestyle and how they're interpreting it to the big screen, and this is how we're talking about it. I mean, it's just
Well, there were people who were upset the
yeah.
fact that it's like it's not the same dog. Like it's like again because was that why he posted? I remember he posted like he just posted like a cover of a comic with Superman and Crypto, and like no text, no caption. I'm kind of like, is he trying to like tell off the people that hey, he's never been a
No,
specific.
I think he really just liked the art, um, because I think someone replied with that image to his post, and he said, "Oh yeah, this is some great art," and he posted it on his Instagram. I think he just liked it.
Fair enough. Ooh, look at the stats. I can just. I promise I have researched the Switch, but again, it's kind of like still nice to see it like in person and kind of like see like
Yeah.
some of these features. I'm gonna try to turn this baby on. No, actually, no, no. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. So the next product we're gonna look at. Again, this is not a traditional unboxing whatsoever. I'm just like I wanted to do this in front of a camera. I wanted to talk to someone, and so there's that. So we're gonna go get the protection screen for the anti-blue light for the Switch. Yeah, because I don't trust myself with technology. Um,
Braden asked you a question.
oh, let's see. And you're talking about the Pattinson and Cornswood stuff. I took off the headphone. What Cornswood?
I don't think we were. No.
No, we weren't talking about that. But what else have I missed? What are people now mad about?
Oh, because James said that Reeves versus separate, even though.
But we
Yeah,
we knew that we knew that it's its own.
we knew, but people still like to believe it.
Some of y'all are fucking exhausting sometimes. You know that, right? Like he liked the fan art piece one time. Okay, so fine. Okay, so and that wow, people are really stupid.
Let me just say this: we just saw a um we just saw a image or sequence with Clayface in Creature Commandos, and you think that Robert Pattinson's Batman is fighting that. Like, no.
People, be so for fucking real. Like, you all are ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Let me.
But yeah, I mean, people still like to believe it, and I think they still will believe it. The same people will still believe it. Um,
Again,
they'll still believe it until we actually get both those films out. I feel like.
oh, this came out pretty nicely. Good for me. Yeah, until Batman is cast as someone new, then I will cope. Yeah. Here's the thing for me. Like, I think it would have been the better choice to have had Pattinson in the same universe because I think like it's Corn Sweat, Corn Sweat and Pattinson, they're around the same age, and it would be kind of cool having a young Batman and Superman at the same time. But listen, that's just not the way they're doing it, which is fine. Like it's okay that we're not.
And I think it was Matt Reeves who wanted it to be separate, and James Gunn respected that, and I think that's just amazing that we can have someone who respects that.
Exactly, and and again, they're still gonna be talking to each other. Like they're gonna they're gonna converse. They're gonna he's gonna it's not like James is not gonna know what they're. Oh damn. So now we're doing the setup part. Is the sound annoying, or do you want me to turn it off?
I cannot hear it from your mic.
Okay, well then.
But I also have your stream muted.
No, so. it's fine. But I thought it because you're on Discord with me.
Oh, okay.
Didn't one of us try to put null numbers into the DCU? I think that was just a rumor. I never thought. I don't think that was ever true. I think that was just.
DCEU.
Yeah, that was never true.
Well, they probably asked, because it's Warner Brothers, but no, Nolan absolutely said no.
I'm just gonna turn this away because I don't want people to see my Wi-Fi login.
Yeah, I wasn't really active back.
No, but I remember there was like rumblings and people were trying to make shit up, and I'm like, no, it's not. Like, people, no, stop it. Like, it's not. Christian Bale is not coming back. He wants to move on.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down. This actually does have a very nice feel to it. Because when I opened it, I was like, oh my god, is this gonna be too big for me? Which story of my life. But I'm bad. But this works.
Wasn't it that if Green Lantern took off, then that would be the start of the DCEU?
Yeah, that I remember. There was like some talks about
that. Would be interesting because then we wouldn't have had Deadpool. If you think about it, like it would just be like Green Lantern throughout Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern throughout the DCEU.
Listen, I love Ryan Reynolds, but he was not the right fit for.
He was not. No.
He was not. I will connect my TV at a later
Did you
time.
hear the report like yesterday about like the other choices?
Yeah, Justin Timberlake. Yeah, I wrote about it at Screen Rant. Find my work at screenrant.com.
Jared Leto.
I felt Jared Leto was just up for anything back then, because young upcoming star, whatever. But I'm like, y'all are fucking ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing, Braden. Deadpool back then, it was Fox. It wasn't gonna be in the MCU at that point.
Wait, what was gonna be in the MCU?
No, Braden said Ryan might have done both Deadpool and Green Lantern because Deadpool was before Green Lantern, but I think he would have sacrificed Deadpool for Green Lantern at the time because Deadpool was under Fox. It wasn't part of this universe or this big universe, cinematic universe.
Okay, but I already have a account. Why do I need to?
Yeah, but the Fox cinematic universe is entirely different.
Oh, Fox Marvel. Good lord.
Yeah, Fox Marvel.
Because now I'm just doing the setup. But I already have a account. Why do I? Oh boy. But yeah, but okay, let's talk about the other things that were announced that were announced in New York Comic. Okay, so we got, for big shout out to Josh Horowitz, who he's a fucking goat when it comes to moderating panels.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he was kind of like, because he knew, like, yeah, people wanna know some updates. So I was kind of like, okay, let's fucking do it. Okay, so okay, I mean, because you're my guest on my stream, what do you want to talk about first about the update that he gave?
Um. Hmm. I guess Superman.
Yeah, so
Um.
the
So
editing process
James.
is happening.
Yeah. Yeah. James said that the trailer wouldn't come too soon, but it wouldn't be too late either. Um. Which kind of tells you that it's rumored to be in
And
December, and
yeah,
I think that might be true.
what's it called? Like oh my god, what is it called? That event,
What?
CCX.
Oh, CCXP. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brazil.
Um.
And it's not too surprising because DC has had presences there in the past.
Okay, I'm. All right, we'll just. I love that he cussed on screen on stage and was like, "David
Yeah,
Cornswell's
that
gonna
was awesome.
fucking rock it." I'm like, "Yeah, you're not wrong."
Yeah, that was awesome. What else with Superman? Oh,
Um.
he said Rachel and Eddie were gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean Rachel. I mean that I think
Yeah,
is like one of the most prolific casts that they've done for
I
this
think the
movie.
whole cast is. I mean the way the whole cast was crafted is just amazing. And one of my favorite actors is in it too,
Who's that?
Anthony Cargan.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love him.
I love him so
He and
much.
I we go way back to Gotham.
Yes, Gotham, Flash, Barry. Barry is my favorite show. He's just.
Would I like it?
I
What?
think you would like it.
Well, what is it about? Like, what is it about?
It's about this hitman played by Bill Hader who goes to LA to do a job, right? And he has this job to kill this actor who's in this acting class. And then he falls in love with acting, so he tries to balance between being an actor and a hitman. And Anthony Cargan just is just amazing in it.
Did you ever watch him on Gotham?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotham is one of my favorite shows as well.
Oh,
I mean, Gotham is what I think ultimately got me so much into DC.
Oh my god, why is this not working?
Braden says I don't think they've missed at all on the DCU so far, but that's up for debate.
Um, I was going somewhere with this. Um, I forgot. ADHD brain. There you go. We got Supergirl. We got a little bit of Supergirl talk.
Yes, he saw the screen test for Ruth. For Ruth. Is that how you say it? Ruth?
I thought it was Roofy, but I could be wrong.
Ruthie?
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, ever since I read the comic, I was like, is it Ruth or is it like Ruthie?
That's a good question for my friend Rebecca Johnson and Morgan Glenn at Supergirl Radio. Because I'm also like, I always forget too.
Ruthie, I
Roofy?
think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Braden said.
I am. So because he said he was watching the screen, does I wonder?
I mean, it must mean that the casting is soon because
Right? It must be. It must be so.
if they're testing actresses with Millie Alcock, then I mean we saw how fast the Jon Stewart went, so it should be in the coming weeks. Within the coming weeks.
How are you feeling about Jon Stewart?
Aaron Pierre, I think it is a phenomenal casting. Like, he gives off Jon Stewart. I think it is something to be said about the problem with colorism in the industry, because it is a 100% a problem, and I think the conversation is worth it.
Yeah.
But I do think Aaron Pierre is great for Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I want to talk about it because I talked about it at a couple of play sets. You know, like again, like I think there is room for we can both be excited about his casting, but we can also acknowledge that there is a problem.
Right. Exactly.
Again, like listen. I have seen Aaron Pierre. I watched him on Krypton. He's a great actor, and I'm so excited for him.
Yeah, phenomenal.
He's gonna be great as Jon Stewart. However, but you know, again, since the inception of the character in the comics, Jon Stewart has always been a dark-skinned black man, and
right.
You know, and again, I know there's been a lot of discussions, a lot of disagreements, and so on. But again, it's like this is definitely a problem. But again, what I said, I was on a stream last week, and I said, I just don't want this to become a pattern for the DCU. But again,
right, yeah.
Again, I get it from a executive standpoint. I get it. Hollywood is still very biased in a lot of ways, you know, and like I get it I deal with some of those issues too myself as a brown man. But I'm excited to see, you know, that hopefully with the casting of Aaron, you know, hopefully, you know, again we have castings that will, you know, again when it comes to characters of color, that they, you know, they stick as close as they can to the comics or whatnot, from the way that they, you know, the way they were supposed to be, you know, designed. Like I remember when, again, you know, Vixen is a big example in the Arrowverse. You know, there were two light-skinned actresses playing her, and a lot of people had issues with that. So yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that in the end that these kind of things this is something that they're paying attention to. But with that said,
right.
I am excited for Aaron. I'm excited, but also, can we just talk about Kyle Chandler being Hal Jordan? I am so freaking excited.
Amazing.
Hello, Kai. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How are you today?
I'm so excited for Kyle.
Have you seen
Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
I have not, but I've seen some of his scenes.
You should watch the whole show. It is really good.
Yeah, I can tell he's just gonna recite the oath so well.
think we kept doing well. Yeah, no, Kyle Trent. Listen, like I'm and the people who are like, he's too old. First of all, like he doesn't even look like he's in his 50s. So like chill the fuck down. Like come on, you're like
Yeah,
be so for fucking real. Um,
it's obviously going to be a veteran Hal Jordan, and I think, I mean, just begging for a younger actor isn't gonna. I mean, that's not how casting works. This character specifically is designed to be a veteran. So,
which is okay. That is
right,
okay.
right, and people had their expectations so high, they thought they were gonna get a. They thought they were gonna get like a prime
Well, they want
30 to 40
they
year old.
wanted they want they
Glenn
wanted
Powell was the fan cast,
well not just
which
that
I thought there's no way.
they wanted someone who's like who was Ryan Reynolds' age.
Right. And it's just this is a refreshing new take than what we see, um, and I think it's just beneficial to just trust the creatives until we actually see the final product.
And also, it's like here's the thing: just because he's older doesn't mean that we can't have Hal Jordan around on the DCU for a while. I know there's the people going to be like, um, people are going to be like, well, like they said that his deal is only for the show and not the movies. I'm like, yo, maybe Couch wants to sign on to things like one thing at a time, not to have to do like not everyone wants to do a 9-picture deal or whatever like Marvel does.
Right. Yeah.
Like Jesus, calm the fuck down.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing that's so awesome about, um, well, DC in general, but especially the Green Lanterns. There's so many great, phenomenal Green Lanterns that just never had that spotlight. Like we've seen Hal Jordan, unfortunately, not a lot because of the 2011 Green Lantern.
Yeah.
But it'll just be amazing to see John Stewart and so many of these other lanterns with the spotlight, because not a lot of people know that these other lanterns exist. They think of Hal Jordan as the definite
well, like when I was
Green Lantern.
when I was growing up, when before you were born, for fuck's sake, I only knew of John Stewart as like I didn't know there were other Green Lanterns. Like I only knew of John.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw when the movie was happening, I was like, why is he white? Like why is he white suddenly? Like what are we doing here?
Yeah, it all had to do with Jeff Johns, like reinventing the character of Hal Jordan and popularizing that character again. The Green Lanterns have been like up and down in popularity throughout the years. Like it's really interesting. A lot of the younger people, I think, they're kind of 50-50 because a lot of people have seen like Justice League Unlimited and they grew up with John Stewart. But also, a lot of people like know of Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's who they know. So I don't know. It's interesting, but I'm so glad that we're gonna actually get like lanterns like together.
Exactly.
Not
we
just
can have
like
multiple.
one Green Lantern, but we're getting multiple.
I think what also bugs me is the fact that okay, because we got to remember that I think another reason why they're also doing an older Hal is because I think they're like purposely they are trying to get away from like they want people to forget about the 2011 movie, which again it's perfect. It's valid. Like that's what executives do. But it's kind of like they're acting like as if like if you're in your 50s, like you're like ancient, and I'm like, do you know we don't have this criticism when Batman is. We don't have this criticism about Batman.
Right.
Like he could be fucking 79 and people would still be like he's in his prime. I'm like, bitch, are you kidding me? Like, come on.
I mean, that's exactly what happened with the Flash.
Wait, what happened with
I
the
mean,
Flash?
well, we had like a 70-year-old Batman, and everyone was saying, "Oh, he's fine, like he's in his prime." And here's the thing: this is Hollywood. I mean, you can have old men fighting like they're on their prime, but
Yeah, I just think it's so silly, and I'm just like at the point where I'm like, okay, why are we, again, I feel like people are just looking for reasons to complain and bitch. I'm like, guys, it's not even that, it's not even worth the time. Because I'm thinking like, well,
Right.
guys, we haven't even seen like they haven't even started filming yet. Like, goodness gracious, Cole, they haven't even started filming it, and people are already giving.
Yeah. Right. It's. I think the complaint that it's not like universal wide is a little. Um. I don't know. It doesn't. It makes sense to do this Earth based start for the lanterns because we're starting on Earth, and then once we grow and these characters grow, then we can expand to the wider universal um, DC mythos and more and more lanterns. Um,
Well, you know why we're doing all of this Earth-based thing, and again, because I'm excited for the concept, but the thing is, like, people are also missing a good point of why this is happening, which is the fact that some of y'all did not show up in the theaters for some of these last DC movies. So Warner Brothers
right,
we need to see that there is an interest before we start spending all this money.
right, yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah. I think that could have been part of it.
Mm,
Yeah, that's probably part of it. I think a lot of people love to they just love to bash DC. And I think a lot of that culture grew as
Wait one sec, Brayden. I'm not saying you. I'm calling out the majority of people that said that didn't show up. Like again, bro, I got no problem. I got a problem with the people who
what
didn't.
is it? What did Braden say?
He says like, Andy, I showed up for two for real. Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2 wasn't really. But again, I'm not. You're not the problem. I'm complaining about the people who are. Why would I need parental configurations? I'm 31 years old.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of hits with the DCU. There were a lot of good moments, but it was so much of a mess. It just needed to be redone. It needed to go for a better start.
Mm.
Not to say that all of the DCEU was bad. I loved a lot of their movies. It's just it was a mess.
I will also say that something I think people need to like remember is again because if people are not showing up in the theaters for these DC movies now, like again, well, you were asking about my thoughts on Joker 2. I didn't hate it. I did enjoy. I enjoyed Joker 2. Is it a masterpiece? No. No, it's not a masterpiece, but I think it has a message that is worth looking into. Like
Right.
it's a well-made movie. It's just not as good as the first one. Um,
Yeah. That's a great take on Joker too. I think a lot of people misunderstood that film. Not to
well,
say that hating on it is bad.
but
You can definitely
the
not like
criticism
it,
makes the criticism makes
but a
no
lot of the
sense.
criticisms made no sense pertaining to what this was telling.
And I think the problem is the fact that so that when people are not showing up for these DC products in the movies or whatever, then I think people need to remember that. Well, then these studios are not going to spend the money. Like they're gonna,
Right. I
and
mean,
again, not to saying that I'm not saying that Lanterns is gonna be cheap. Lanterns will look great. It's gonna be on HBO. It's gonna be a prime series for them.
mhm.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. You will only get the Earth space stuff if you actually do show up again you gotta watch these things live. You have to actually go to the theaters and see these films when they come out. Like that's why
Yeah.
I'm really hoping and praying for Greater Commander's success. Um, but yeah, it's
Wouldn't it be great if we're just like at the end of Creature Commandos and Gunn announces season 2 renewal? I mean,
I mean,
that'd be great.
I think that's something they could do when they the day of what the day before the finale airs, because that way people will be like, okay, so now I definitely need to make sure
Yeah,
I'm watching it tomorrow night or tomorrow when it drops on Max. Um,
I think that's what they did with Peacemaker.
yeah, it was that one I remember that was a very late. Um, so
Yeah, it
hopefully
took a while.
it
It
took
took a while.
that took a while, and is this update done or not? Okay, there we go. Finally. So now I'm just setting up my account and everything. So why is this not working now? Will probably be a lot cheaper than Jeff Johns' Green Lantern show. I mean, definitely, because they were gonna have they were gonna have like 6, 7
They
lanterns.
had,
Again, I was excited for
yeah.
the concept of that show, and
Oh yeah, it was
I mean, I can't.
everything I was hearing. Like it sounded to be really good.
So yeah, I just people need to just remember that again. If you want bigger things from the DC universe, you need to show up. You can't just be like, I'm just gonna catch it on Max when it gets, after I'm not gonna see it in theater. I'm just gonna catch it. Oh, thank you for the highlight, stranger. I appreciate you. Hmm. Make sure I don't spell this.
I think a lot of people who don't watch these stuff also or watch these like in the theaters, they complain if something's not like continued or something like that. Um, it's like you didn't support the film though.
Exactly. So like, again, not saying that Landers is gonna be cheap by any stretch of imagination. I'm just saying that. I'm
Yeah,
just
I do agree with that comment. I think studios have been
because
doing a horrible job with shorting the theatrical window.
yeah, like I mean, is it true that Joker 2 is like it's gonna be on streaming in like 2 weeks or something?
I think in a week. I think maybe I don't know something like that.
So yeah, people need to show up. You know, that's the thing. I mean, again, when it comes to the DCEUs, the fall of the DCU, it was because like everyone realized that this franchise was going to hell. That people knew that this is messy. This is just not working. Like people understood that. Um,
Right.
um, Again, I wish people would have shown up for Blue Beetle because that was the only good DC movie last year. Um, I said what I
I
said.
know that made me so mad. It uh, like it was such a good movie, such a good movie. And if it had that success, then I feel like it would have been classified as the like beginning of the DCU.
Yeah,
Like it would be the first DCU film.
and
And
now
people just didn't show up and people complained about that, but those people were also the same people who said, "Oh, I'll just catch it on Max when it gets down to it."
again, that's why I'm like I feel so blessed that we're getting the Blue Beetle show.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like like thank the fucking god that we're actually getting it. Um,
Right. I think if they just ditched all of that, it would have been so bad.
well, again, I feel like Blue Beetle also like deserves to be recognized for the fact that it came out during the strike. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
like people should have gone and seen Aquaman too because, but again, they didn't because they're I don't
Well,
fucking know.
Aquaman 2 actually did relatively well, I think.
I
Like
yeah,
I
I
think
guess.
it might have made back its budget, but I'm not sure.
But that's the same thing. You could say that the same thing about um, Blue Beetle. Like like Blue Beetle wasn't even that expensive.
No, but it just made nothing, which is really sad. Um, and again, these actors couldn't have
They couldn't promote it.
they couldn't promote it because
Even
the studios.
even when I was doing when I did an interview with Angel Manuel Soto, who was fucking amazing for the DVD and Blu-ray release. Back then, they still couldn't do. They still couldn't do press. Actors still couldn't do press.
Right.
He was the only one who could
Yeah.
actually be out there and talk about it. So again, like, and I'm hoping James Gunn better bring him back. Like, I think he should. Honestly, I feel like he should be running the Boost to Gold show.
That would be nice, but I think he is really busy right now. I think.
Oh
he has a
yeah,
couple
like,
movies.
he's fried. It doesn't.
He's filming The
Friday.
Wrecking Crew right now.
Yeah, no, brother is booked. We love it. He's going to be involved with.
That's awesome.
He's going to be involved with the show, the animated show too. So I'm just saying that like I'm hoping that because when I talked to him, he said like he definitely had conversations with James Gunn about like Blue Beetle's future, and Booster Gold was something that came up.
Yeah, I think he. Well, I think Blue Beetle will have ties in with the Booster show, so.
But yeah,
it would be nice if he's creatively involved with that show as well.
okay.
But again, like all of this is, it's still very early in the developing stages, so we don't know a lot.
I think it's a little bit further along than people are willing to realize.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm hoping that like again, because Shola is about to he's finishing his run on Cobra Kai. Which, I mean, again, it's finished filming and everything. So, but like once the show is like done with PR and everything, I really wonder. I'm wondering. I mean, I think he knows where he's going to be next. Okay, so I've set up I linked my profile, everything cool. We did talk a little about lanterns, about that at Comic Con that like they're confirming the castings. They're talking about that they're like really excited for it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, and
I don't think we talked about Peacemaker season 2.
Yeah. So okay, so I actually forgot, what did they say about Peacemaker season 2?
James said that Greg Mottola directed episodes 2 and 3. He said that he just got back yesterday from filming, and he's going back tomorrow to film for Monday. He said that it would be magical. He said it will be like more developed than season 1 and like more magical.
That's nice. Yeah, because I know that
Interesting.
because they have to explain the thing that they're really gonna have to explain is how does it fit in now into the DC universe, because not everything from season 1 will be canon. Like obviously I think there's gonna be some retcons here and there. But yeah, the one thing I was expecting him to announce today about Peacemaker was that it's gonna be on HBO. Like I really thought like that was gonna be.
I don't think it will. I think it'll stay on Max, and I think that's good because I think it's bad if like every single project would be on HBO rather than like spread out. And I also think James said back in the early stages that there would be that they would give these shows off to like other streaming services.
Well, I remember when they announced for chapter 1, they they made a point of mentioning that, hey, like Like I think all the live action shows will be at least getting the max treatment. Because again, they want consistency, right? You know, they want to, you know, like
Right.
everything with the DCU universe is going to be there or here or there.
Right.
So that's just me.
But also, the thing you have to recognize is
Right.
Max isn't this huge. Well, it is a big streaming service, but it's not.
It's not big enough, and that's why, like for example,
It's
like
not.
to
It's
make
not too big globally because it's not provided to a lot of global.
yeah, this year was very good. Also, by the way,
Yeah.
just to so now I'm just getting to my one of the final pieces I have is which is my Nintendo Switch case. I love Zelda, so I was like, I don't
Oh,
want some
awesome.
plain. I don't want some plain ass looking case. I want something pretty. So I'm gonna take a look at it. This is the Little Zelda Tears of Kingdom case. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Here's the thing, because the reason something like Lanterns and Penguin is airing on HBO is because that's the way that they're gonna make more profit. And ooh, it's very nice. Wait, did he actually include like a game or SD card? No, it's just some blank bullshit. Yeah, I think all the shows. No, I can't. You're right. It's the renaming to Max. Like I cannot imagine like what was going through David's Zasla's brain. Not that he had much of one. That they wanted like Max is like I'm feeling it, and I'm like no. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? So yeah, but again, I think like something like Peacemaker airing on HBO would, you know, it will give them profit, but also like
Yeah.
if they're planning on making it a little more serious, a little more, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Mature.
Mature, yeah. Like I don't think it's gonna be as much of a comedy series as it used to be, and then I think yeah, that air on HBO, and I think more people will actually be able to like discover the show if it's on HBO too, and not just Max. Like you know, and for example, if Paradise Lost still happens, then I'm expecting it to because
Well, that's 100% going to be HBO.
yeah, because they're using the Game of Thrones
Right.
example.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting Paradise Lost to be HBO.
Oh yeah, by the way, one last piece that we're gonna install is okay. So people told me that do not. My friend Coco, who's she's into Switch a lot. She was telling me like whatever you do, don't buy the games physical, buy them digitally, and get a lot of storage. And so I was like, you know, if I'm just gonna get the 1 terabyte SD card, and plus also it has like the little. I'm gonna put it to the camera. It has a little Ocarina of Time. I cannot. Is a little Ocarina of Time logo on it. So I'm like, hey, this is just absolutely fitting. Yeah, and then we probably should look through what games I should get. No, here's the thing. When it comes to these shows, like again, I could see Booster Gold, Lanterns, Peacemaker, Paradise Lost be really good fits for HBO because again, you know, we're ending the CW era with Superman Lois this fall, and I think DCTV needs to be back on some kind of network. And if they're looking for profits, then let's put it on HBO. Let's really make it thrive there, because they're gonna be turning a lot of their big IPs now to HBO. So,
yeah, I think a lot of the bigger series will be on HBO because they're trying to get the most profit / viewership.
Like I get why Creature Commandos wasn't put on Max.
Yeah, right.
Like, does HBO even have any like major hit animated shows?
I don't think so, and I expect the same with Blue Beetle. I expect that to be on Max.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know. It's supposed to be before Diana Prince is born, Kai. That's all we know. So But like, if this is like the early days of Themyscira, like you
Yeah,
know,
it's gonna be a very curious show to follow.
because that's the thing. Because again, they're talking very much about connectivity, whatever, and so on. But I've always like Paradise Lost is the one show where I'm like, I don't get how it fits into all of this. So
Yeah. Well, I imagine we'd see Cersei.
how? Wait, but like, would she even be born around that time? Or like again, because remind me, is she like a? She's not a metahuman. She is a goddess of some kind.
Yes.
You're gonna look it up on Wikipedia, which is
Yeah.
perfectly fine because that's what I have to do too when I write about it.
I don't know how old she is. Well, this is the actual character in mythology. Um,
If I could figure out how to open this damn case, I can get the SD card out.
I don't know. I feel like she'd be someone who would live a long time. You know,
Makes sense.
like she's a goddess. So I don't. I think it would. I feel like it would fit if she's in it.
Well, a good question now for me to find out is how the fuck does the S. Oh, it goes. Pff, I'm an idiot. It goes in the back. Um. So yes, Superman, Supergirl, Lanterns. Was that it? I mean, Peacemaker. A bit like, yeah, not that oh that was like nothing. Um.
Um, was that it? I think so.
The trailer was freaking awesome for Creature Commander, so I'm excited. You know, December
Oh yeah,
5th. December 5th.
I'm really excited. My birthday month too.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting that you're so young. Are you excited to be turning? How old are you turning this year?
20.
Wow. Are you excited to like leave your teen years behind?
I am. I'm ready.
Oh,
I am so ready.
let's see. How do I? I'm trying to find like, how do I access my storage on this? Who's the one? Okay, so from all the characters we've seen so far in Creature Commandos, like who are you most excited? Like who was the one you're most excited to like get into, like to get to know more about?
Ooh. I think
Sounds good, Brayden. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night.
good night, Brayden. I think GI Robot, but I'm also interested in the brides.
Yeah,
Strap,
Bride and Rick Flag Senior is who I'm like really like excited about.
yeah, and I think a lot of that will reveal like how how the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker tie into the DCU because obviously his son's death. So it'll be interesting.
Also, like, I'm such a huge Frank Grillo fan, so I'm really excited.
He's really excited too. I feel like he talks about it so much.
Well, also because I think he got really pissed with how Marvel treated him. So I think like
Right,
now that he
yeah.
sees like, oh, I'm actually gonna have like a, you know, really big role and everything. Like, yeah,
Yeah. Because he's like in the first 3 projects.
why is this not? This must be so fun for people seeing like how much I'm struggling with some of the easy bits. I'm like, um, I'm really curious about how he fits into Superman.
Yeah. Um you have you seen the set photo?
Yeah, of course I've seen the set photos.
Yeah.
I'm a nosy bitch. I wanna see these things.
Yeah, I think it's funny because Frank Grillo did post that one set photo of
The
him.
zeros of fuck that man gives is always funny to me.
It is. It is. It really is. I love him. I
I
love
love
him
it.
for that.
I love. I. You know what? A good movie that you would love him in. Hold on. Let me. I need to, because they're telling me I have to put in the charger.
He's basically the DCU's Tom Holland.
I wouldn't go that. I wouldn't be that harsh.
I'm not talking about like actor or character, but
No,
or are
no,
you
but
referring to like the spoiler?
the spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot more to spoil. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Wow. I'm like basically on my knees. Uh. Oh, let me maybe clean up a bit. Because there's like. Okay, there we go. The SD card is in. Perfect. Oh, I know what I can use. I can just put it up here for the time being. Ah, this is a beast. No, I mean again, I feel like it feels like today was a very good day for the DCU, and like people are like they're excited.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like there was good stuff to roll out, and hopefully a lot of people who are naysaying it will go get a life, or if they will actually try and appreciate it.
yeah. I feel like it's good to be a DC fan right now. It
Um,
really is.
and I think I think we're at a point right now where people also understand that, like, listen, this people still want to, like, people are still here for the DC brand. They're not gonna give up on that. It's just a matter of figuring out how long it will take for it to get a foundation, a foundation,
Yeah,
a solid ground, and so. But that's being like, let's watch the things first before we judge it. Because
right.
I felt that's what everyone is doing right now. They're just, a lot of people are judging it and not being fair to it. And I'm just like, if that's how we're gonna be, we're not gonna be here for much longer.
Right. I think it's been a huge problem for DC over the years. It's just constant negativity towards it that it's really not cool, you know?
It's not just that. It's also like it just gets exhausting. It gets
Right.
exhausting to the point where it's like, okay, like you're complaining about that we don't have DC stuff, but then every time there is something DC stuff related, you're judging it like crazy. You're
Right.
psychoanalyzing. You're having hissy fits and stuff, and I'm just like, dog, it's stop it. Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this Nintendo Switch dock? Like that's the one thing I still don't understand. Let me see. What else? What else? There was something else I was going to talk about. We talked about crypto. You're not watching. You're not watching Agatha all along, are you?
I've been keeping up with a lot of the I haven't had time to watch it for myself, but I've seen comments on it. I do love the song.
Yeah, when he and I we were playing golf
Yeah.
last week, or whenever it was.
Down, down, down the road, down the witch's road.
And I'm like, wait, so you watch Agatha? He's like, no, I've just been hearing on TikTok or whatever. I'm like, of course you have.
No, I was listening to it in the car on a
It's a good song.
on a drive.
It's a good
Yeah.
song.
Me and my friend were listening to it.
Appreciate you, GPB. I appreciate you. Anyway, so what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Are you liking the show so far?
I'm loving it, like, again, because I love WandaVision and I love Agatha Harkness so much that I'm like, listen, like, this is like the best of all worlds. Like, I can't complain. I'm thrilled. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
I loved WandaVision. I didn't like the finale, but I did like the rest of the show.
I love the entire show. That's why I'm like, when they announced that they were doing an Agatha spin-off, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I want to watch.
What am I supposed to do with this? Huh.
Oh, we didn't talk about the comic. The tie-in comic.
Yeah, what I missed that part, but what did they say? What did we learn?
Okay, so this is one of my like most hyped announcements of the day. I'm so excited about it. So they announced a tie-in comic, Vigilante and Eagly.
It's so cute.
And per issue, there will be like half and half, like 10 pages on Eagly's story with Peacemaker, and 10 pages on Vigilante. And they've revealed so much about the story, which tells us a lot about Peacemaker season 2.
When is it taking? Like, where is it set? Like, where does it take place?
It bridges the gap between season 1 and season 2. Peacemaker is in Atlanta, or not Atlanta. Sorry, Alaska. He's in Alaska and he's like on vacation, basically. And I think the synopsis says, yeah, that he goes on vacation. He's missing, essentially, from Evergreen. Okay. And he's on vacation in Alaska. He's just taking a vacation, right? And he doesn't invite Vigilante. He doesn't tell him where he's going. And
that sounds in character for him.
Vigilante, knowing who Vigilante is, he goes on a spree trying to find him, and he goes after the entire criminal like local criminal gangs and stuff, or like villains. and it just seems so interesting to me because it's also probably gonna start off like season two, which is awesome. Um, so I believe Peacemaker is fighting lizard Nazis, which from the comic from the comic that at least that's what it looked like. Um, and Peacemaker or Vigilante runs into basically his nemesis from the early days in his comics, and that is it's Cannon and Saber. I don't know if you're familiar with Cannon and Saber.
Canon and what?
Cannon and Saber.
What does that imply?
They're characters. They're the nemesis for.
Wait, there's a character actually named Canon. Wow, that's so dumb.
Yeah,
but it
so
sounds like something that would be perfect for this show.
yeah, they're a gay couple who are like kind of like assassins, and
Sure.
they showed them in the art, and basically Vigilante has to
Of course,
face
you know
them.
what? I can believe a gay character actually making up the name, making up that name. I can actually believe like a gay character actually making up the name Canon as like a. That's funny. That makes sense.
Yeah, they're Cannon and Saber. Um, so I believe this will be um the first introduced gay couple in the DCU. So that'll be
Well,
that'll be
Peacemaker. Well,
really really cool to follow.
Peacemaker is bisexual, so like.
Yeah, he's bisexual.
So we already had like, a queer character like.
Yeah, and also Adebayo is lesbian.
Exactly, and she's coming
Yeah,
back.
so there's a lot of LGBT rep in the DCU so far, and I really love that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, we because if I'm if I can get woke for a second, as I'm always am.
Oh no, not woke.
Um, um, some of you straights have had too much fun. It's time for some of us gays now. Fire in the DC universe. I said what I said. Um, okay, so this is the Switch. Okay.
Also, a lot of people pointed out that that one of the characters looks like Chris Pratt, which I don't really see, but people are making.
I'm so tired of him. I am so tired of him. We don't need him in everything.
Well, I think he's coming to DC regardless, but
yeah, I guess
we'll see who he plays. Maybe he'll be Batman.
I know you're just messing, but like something
it could happen. I mean, he keeps playing these huge characters, and Mario, Garfield. You never know. Is this gonna haunt you until Batman is cast?
I know he's not going to be Batman because he's not a fit to play Batman, and I think James Gunn knows that very, very well.
But it could happen. You never know.
We don't need him.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite fan cast for Batman?
Anson Mount.
Okay.
And I would also love to see I would also love to see Brett Dalton. He was on Either Shield, and he's a very physical. He's a very good
Oh
actor.
yeah,
Can play
yeah.
dark characters pretty well. Okay, I think we've seen enough of the Switch, so I'm just gonna go to just chatting. Um, but yeah, I've always been a proponent of Anson Mount as live action Batman. I mean, he even voiced Batman in Injustice, which I mean, wasn't the best animated movie.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Um, I just saw like, oh, oh, they're cute. They better not. He better not fuck up those characters. But yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to know what they're gonna try and do with
Yeah.
Batman.
I think they might go with a more
not like
not
old
comedic. I feel like they'll go with a more lighthearted, not lighthearted, but like you know what I'm talking about, like the not comedic, but more comedic element Batman.
What do you mean exactly?
Like not fully Adam West, but a little bit Adam West campy. You know?
I mean, I just don't know like who's writing and why it's taking so long.
Well, they probably want to make sure they get it right. I mean, this is arguably after Superman the probably the biggest movie for the foundation for the DCU.
I wouldn't mind if Batman is like 35. Like if we're supposed to have like a mid-20s Clark, a a Batman that is like 10 years older than him. I think that would be enough.
We'll have to see. I think James Gunn said something about his age, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people are assuming that Batman will be like really old because of Kyle Chandler and a lot of the rumored um older actors being cast.
Because
But
they're
also
acting,
at the
they're
same
acting like
time,
50, like it's like ancient. You're like, oh my god, he's like almost practically
yeah, I
dead.
know. I hate that, and it's such a overused conversation on Twitter. And they're acting like 50 years old is like it's like so old that they can't play the character or something. Like it makes me so mad.
Sorry, I'm having some technical issues.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, I'm having a problem with one of my logins.
Oh. Thank you for inviting me to the stream, by the way.
Of course, no. Thank you for keeping me company.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Do you want to kick my ass in golf?
You know, I might want to, even though I will lose.
No, but bro, you. Let me see. Hold on.
Hop on
Ah.
golf with your friends.
Hold on, my friend has been trying to help me with one of my logins, so he's gonna take over the PC for a little bit.
Okay.
But you can still keep talking to me. You can keep talking to me. Um,
What is your most anticipated project?
hmm. I mean, besides Superman, The Authority actually. Again, I don't know when it's happening.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that.
What excites you the most about the Authority?
I think it is a very different range of characters that we're gonna see.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see how. I'm excited to see like how they're gonna deal with like again, I mean, I want to see Apollo and Midnighter just be fucking gay for each other like crazy. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, it's after that probably Supergirl, and then Batman, and then Swamp Thing. And in terms of the shows, I mean, Lanterns is my number one. Then Booster Gold, then Paradise Lost, and then Creature Commandos, then Peacemaker.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. There's just some good picks.
But of course, I want to see how they're gonna do like Teen Titans. I want to see how they're gonna do the Blue Beetle show. I'm very curious about this whole Deathstroke Bane movie that came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think we talked about that. I don't think it's gonna be just Deathstroke and Bane.
No,
I think there's more out.
I think it's Secret Six.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, I think it will be Secret Six. That's my thought on it.
I do wonder why like it got reported as just with these two characters. That's why I'm wondering why where the when the trades reported, I'm kind of like, well, where are you getting this from?
I have no idea. I feel like if they, got this news, I feel like it's so. I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't report it unless you have all the facts,
Yeah.
And I think that they
And then
reported it without knowing the
I think they
facts.
reported just. I think they just reported too early.
Yeah, I think they got hold of the writer on who's writing it, and that's why they reported it. But like, you can't just say like Bane and Deathstroke film. Like, and they said that they're that these were the only characters that they heard, and that there could be more.
Let me see. What course? Let's do haunted. It is Halloween.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh wait. Ugh.
Look how close I was.
I was also very close.
Okay, I forgot that was like really fast.
Connie Cryptic, hi. How are you? Good to see you. Oh wow, I'm an idiot. Oh my god.
How am I supposed to work out of this spot? Ah,
Double boogie.
oh, I messed up.
Alright.
Ooh, we're still tied.
Eagle. But you can, remember you can use C to kind of get a to use the camera so you can kind of see the whole field, so you know where the goal is.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think you won. You won here.
There's still you could listen. You don't know how bad
Look
I
at
am.
me. You got it in like 2.
But again, you gotta use UC. Oh, UC so you can see like the whole map. Oh, there we go.
Watch me get it. 7. Wait, where am I supposed to go?
Again, press C.
Ah,
Fuck. Why do I keep?
I'll take it.
Shit. That did not go as I had hoped. It's not working out as I'd hope. Well, as I'd hope. I missed the fucking card. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just took it one step at a time.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do this. No, 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 no. Fuck.
Oh, I'm in the lead now.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna be like that. You know, you could still beat me.
Aw, crap. I messed up.
Yeah, so did I.
This ghost is gonna kill me. Damn it.
No fucking hell. Wait a minute. Oh.
Oh.
No, my god, why did I fall? Really?
How was that not enough power? I was like almost to the max.
No way.
Damn. Ah.
Ooh.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Okay, that
You
was sick.
hee. What? I don't care. I'm doing it.
You laughed a little too soon there, buddy. Oh.
Ow!
Both pose up. That was close. That was close.
How much power do I need?
Maximum effort.
That was literally the same amount of power.
Oh, so close.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Still not good, but I'll
But
take it.
still, you got in.
Oh my gosh. I am just not having a good game.
We're differing by one. Oh. It's just 1 point between us right now. It's you could still get there.
Oh my gosh. There's no way.
Okay. Good. Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Fuck.
How did I bounce there?
Yeah, I don't know how I did it either. It's still a tight match.
Wait, where do I go?
That's a good question.
Oh, you're supposed to go in the middle. Ooh. I angled it just right. I just had too much power.
Fuck! No. Dog.
Go down the stairs.
It doesn't let me.
No, I think you're going the wrong way. Like, I went through the middle.
But see, like, it just bows me through the stair and then it doesn't.
Yeah, you're supposed to go through the middle, not this way.
No, I'm trying to
That's
cheat.
weird.
I'm trying. Bruh.
Wait, what happened?
Nah, nothing. I sucked.
Oh, you tried to cheat, huh?
No, not cheat. I was trying to take a short way.
Oh, so cheat.
No, not cheat. Bro, go watch my stream. I did not fucking cheat. What are you talking about?
I'm just messing around.
Yeah, you better be messing around. Like, also, I don't even know how do you cheat in goal with France? I don't even know how that would be. Oh Lord, I suck.
You can cheat.
Well, I don't know. I'm a journalist. I'm not an IT like code or anything. Like, I don't know how to like.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying there's a way.
Oh,
In fact, I've seen videos where people cheat on this game.
that's so pathetic. It's like bro, it's
Yeah. Well, I played the Roblox version, which a lot of people cheated on.
Who do you think it would be better at golf, James Gunn or Peter Safran?
Peter Safran.
He
It's
said
an
that.
executive thing. It's a
But
producer thing.
but James Gunn is an executive. What do you mean?
Now he is.
Also
But he's a
because he
filmmaker.
also because Peter has been a longer executive. That like guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay, I see how it is. That's so funny. Like you said it without no doubt. Like Peter Safran. Like
Yeah, Peter Safran.
oh fuck me.
Why did I go so slow? Oh, I messed up.
Oh my god! It almost bounced it up back again. I suck cock. Good lord. What is wrong with me?
Oh, I got it. Bogey.
Oh, finally. Whew, that was gonna be bad. Hmm. Is that a spider web? What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know.
Birdie.
No. Bogey.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there's no. You're winning. What are you talking about? No, no
You can come back. The way I'm playing right now. Get over. Where am I supposed to go?
Is it a fucking joke? No fucking way. I deserve to lose. I deserve to lose. Yeah.
No, I think he can come back here.
Okay, you're fine.
If I get a 14, you get a hole in one. It's possible.
Well, not when I play like this.
How? Okay. I don't understand that. Okay, now just I don't understand this. and now I'm stuck in it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Can't get past the first one. Oh my god. I can't do it.
You better not be throwing just to be nice to me, like you know.
No, I literally cannot do it. Okay, now I got it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Wee.
What? We're doing one more.
Oh, I won. I don't know why I won. I think I deserve to lose that.
No.
Twilight.
Not that Twilight.
Robert Pattinson.
You mean one of the best Batman of all time? I suck.
How? I went literally so slow.
This one was way too easy. What the fuck was this?
Twilight Boy.
Never even saw those movies.
Yeah, me neither. I am in a bad position right now. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Oh my god.
Yeah, do you see that whole underneath? Yeah, you just go through the bridge and stuff.
Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, I didn't know it either. I felt like you have to go up the hill.
I messed that up. I think you won.
Yeah, but we're two. Bro, calm down. We're two rounds in.
Download's easy.
I'm such a fucking idiot.
Oh no. Did you see how close I was?
I didn't see how close you were.
I'm still moving. Birdie.
What am I?
You have to go very steady.
You don't say. Whatever.
You got it. Oh, that was weird. That's a weird glitch.
And that wasn't a glitch. That wasn't a glitch. That was just me playing bad. Run another shot, of course.
Why did it give you 14? You were at 12.
The math is not mathing.
Oh crap. No. Okay, this one's hard.
Ooh.
Yes.
No.
It's
Bro,
okay because you can restart where you were last at. It's a good spot to stay at.
oh my god, how is this not working for me? Thank fucking
There you
god.
go.
Oh wow. Don't look at that.
I looked at it.
That's mean.
Come on, hole in one. Ah. I'll take a par.
I'll take a bogey. Well, that was wow.
Damn it.
That was alright.
Ah. Wee. Oh, that is not serious. You're lucky.
Oh, it did like oh, because it's haunted, so it will things will move. Okay.
I just used one. Crap. I didn't mean to do that.
Birdie.
I suck. Oh wait, never
What do,
mind.
what do
I
you mean?
don't
You
suck.
you also got a birdie.
No, I got a par. Because I accidentally clicked in the beginning. I used one. Okay, I do suck.
Not as bad as I. You should have seen how.
I'm swimming. Why does it make me stay swimming? Ah. Just gonna spend the whole game swimming.
But if you're about to land in the water, you can like if you left click, you can bounce like until you.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So I keep forgetting that you're like relatively new to Golf of Friends. So yeah, I should.
I suck.
No, you're fine. I'm still looking at my points. I look at your points. You're fine.
Which hole do I go in? Okie.
Jesus, oh, it's 20 points between us. That's not good.
It's okay. I hate this game. I really hate this game.
Well, I'm not doing that much better either.
Ah.
Oh.
How? Are you in?
I'm already.
Oh my gosh. It's impossible. There we go.
You got it. Do you go?
See, you're catching up.
Yeah, okay, calm down.
Wee. How'd you get over there?
I just shot straight.
Oh, I guess I can't shoot straight then.
Good job, good job.
You're coming back.
Is it a fucking joke? £12 okay.
No, I lost.
Is this play about us? No. I don't know what you're talking about, Kai, but yeah, no, I'm sucking so bad right now. That's oh my god. Fuck. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's a total Maddie thing to say. This is not ideal.
There you go. I gotta go full max.
Yeah, full max. Full HBO max.
Exactly.
Cassie is messy. It just sucks that the guy they're fighting over is Nate Jacobs of all people, but you know.
Jacob Elordi.
Oh fuck him.
Okay. Nope. Wait, I'm sliding down the roof. And it's glitching me, basically. But it's gonna make me come out. Yippee.
Fuck. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can get this back. What in
Where do
the?
I go?
I don't like every. I don't. I there's some things I've heard about Jacob Elord that I just don't like, and that's why I'm kind of like I just don't fuck with that. Fuck. Yeah, I'm fucked on this one.
I remember he said Superman would be too dark of a role for him.
And I'm like, bitch, what do you know? I'm like, do you know what show you're on?
Like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, not even the. I don't know, but.
No. Also, he's not playing the most. He's not playing the deepest character of all time on Euphoria, so that's why I'm kind of like, this is what we're like settled. This is what we're stuck with.
Stop, 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 stop. And I fell.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I mean, Zack Snyder's Superman isn't dark. It's just very like gritty.
Yeah.
If you want a dark Superman movie, watch Superman Returns. Fuck me. No.
You got this.
Can you fucking stop? Like.
Is it possible to get hole on ones on these?
I don't know. We will never find out. Oh, you won.
I
Hold on.
did win.
Hold on. I'm just gonna wrap my stream.
Okay.
But thank you for joining me on the stream. Don't leave the call.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you. I'm just gonna say
Okay.
goodbye to them. All right, guys. Who are we gonna raid? Well, YouTube. I'm gonna say goodnight to you. Like and subscribe. Do all that good thing, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.